Okay, so this is going to be your typical unboxing, and let's go ahead. This is actually the 1/144 scale Iron-Blooded Orphans kit, and it's called the Helmwige Reincar. Now, I haven't actually watched Season 2 of the Iron-Blooded Orphans yet, and what attracted me the most is the design of this kit here. This is not your typical Universal Century Gundam kit here. Okay, as you guys can see here, the Iron-Blooded Orphans mobile suits are very, very different, because they do not use beams, beam saber, beam rifles, just your classic ammunition. And I think railguns. Okay, so this is actually quite an interesting kit, to tell you the truth. Okay, let's go ahead and do the unboxing, shall we? Okay, it's actually got your typical frames here, and I've noticed that a lot of the kits, Iron-Blooded kits that I've built, always comes with an English instruction manual. Before, a lot of the kits are actually in Japanese. But you guys can see here, there's English there also. Not bad, actually. Then it's your typical Iron-Blooded Orphans manual here. It says here there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. That's including the polycap and a sticker. Okay, now let's find where that sticker is. Okay, there's the sword. Okay, there's the sticker there. Since I'm going to be building this right away. Okay. Okay. Really nice. I was actually expecting it to be a little bit bigger, but it's actually really nice. If it only takes this much, this little, actually, looking forward to building this kit. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the rest here. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, the price range for this kit here, it's not that bad, actually, since I actually purchased this at my local store. And typically, for Canadian dollars, it's less than that. But just remember about the shipping if you're ordering this online. In Amazon, it's actually cheap. Other websites out there, it should be cheaper, but they always catch you with the shipping fee. Okay, so let's go ahead and start building, shall we? There you have it. Iron-Blooded Orphan Season 2, high-grade 1/144 scale Helmwige Reincar. Its pilot, well, let's do a quick check here. His name is Izurugi Kamis. Hopefully I pronounced that properly. And he's actually an ally of Magelis Farid. And the suit here is actually the sister of Grimguard. And it uses a Valkyria frame. This actually have been specifically designed for heavy armor, compared to Grimguard, which sadly I haven't actually built yet. This is actually made for heavy weapon assault, compared to Grimguard, which is mobility wise. Okay, now let's get to business here. There's 3 types of weapon that this mobile suit uses. As you guys can see, this is the Buster Sword here. Yep, you heard that, Valkyria Buster Sword. And it actually comes with a club also. You can actually take this two apart very easily. But aside from that, I actually like this design. Look at that. It's heavy looking, and it's actually holding it properly, which is not bad. I'm actually gonna post it this way. But aside from that, let's continue on. This other weapon here is actually movable. And this faceplate here actually goes here to protect it. And its main purposes, this is more like a shocker. It actually penetrates armor and destroys the electronics. Okay, now let's get back to the next part here. Is, as you guys can see here, 360-degree angle. I really like it. Now there's a couple of pieces here, as you guys can see here. These are actually 2 more feet. Due to the size of the weapon here, this 2 feet won't cut it. The only way for you to be able to use it properly is when you're using a stand like this one here. And you got this piece here. Now I'm actually going to show you guys how this piece comes into play here. Okay, I think I just took that apart accidentally. But as you guys can see, it's actually snap fit, which is actually not that hard. Okay. Now the next part, don't be surprised here. Okay. This thing is about to fall off on me. Okay. Oof. Damn. Sorry for the word there. Okay. There you have it. It's actually a really weird position here. Okay, I really need to figure out how to do this properly. I'm practically kneeling down right now. Okay. It's a really weird setup here. This is actually about 10 inches in length when it's retracted. So, and I actually quite understand this also due to the design frame here. It extends, you can put this as a weapon. And in the anime, I haven't watched it yet sadly, but I'm gonna assume that this can be used as a weapon also due to the length here. It can protect certain parts. Not bad. Okay, now let's put it back in place again the way I liked it. Okay, now there's actually one weakness for this kit here is this one. Due to the fact that there's a polycap there, there's actually a small gap. Putting it back in place is actually quite annoying. It's not loose. If you're wondering what's going on, is because of the gap there. You'll actually have to use specific item to push it so it can be secured properly. There you go. Actually, no, it's not even working. Okay, well, I'll figure it out somehow. See, that's actually the main issue for this one here is the waist. It's kinda annoying to tell you the truth, due to the fact that if it's not done properly, it will be loose. Okay, hopefully that worked. And here's the problem again. But overall, that's not the major issue unless you actually make it an issue. Okay. There you go. So there's actually very little sticker here. I only used the one on the eyes, which you guys can't sadly see, but overall this is a really good kit that I actually enjoy building. Now for this weapon here, I'm not sure if I mentioned to you guys, but you can take it off easily. Now to put it back in place together, you actually need to push it inwards, because if you just place it like that, it's not gonna hold properly. So just push it in. The moment you feel that snapping sound, it's all set and good now. Now overall, unretracted is about 8.5 inch, but fully retracted, we're talking about over 10 inch. Okay, now let's put this back in place. Now, is this a good buy? Actually, it is a good buy. I actually really like this kit. Due to the fact the design itself, very little issue except for the waist part, which can be fixed easily. All you have to do is put a piece of plastic underneath it, or just don't even bother forcing it. Now this is now, as you guys can see here, the waist ain't actually properly put in place there, and there's no issues at all. Okay, hopefully you guys love this, like this all over the place review. This cost me about $25 cheaper online, but always check the shipping fee. And this is Brian C here. If you guys like this video, leave it in the comment section below. Press the like button, subscribe button, yada yada yada. Okay, I'm gonna end this video now. I'm hungry. See you guys later. Have a good night, good day, afternoon.